St. Augustinians pride themselves on being stewards of history. The city has a variety of strict ordinances and architectural rules to protect the town's identity. Strict limits on height, materials, and design, all meant to preserve the city's historic and architectural integrity.
Over the years, I have heard from many small business owners about how onerous these rules are. Nearly every detail is regulated, every change requires a costly redesign or is a delay. The restrictions are enforced to the letter. That is, until the right developer shows up.
When big out-of-town developers target prime real estate, the city simply rebrands the property as a planned unit development, or PUD. That designation blows the doors off the rulebook. Height limits vanish, design restrictions dissolve, and the carefully written protections are discarded like scrap paper.
In their place, towering box hotels rise, far exceeding the maximum height limits, clad in generic materials, visually clashing with the very history these ordinances were written to defend.
This isn't preservation. It's a bypass of the city's own laws, granting special treatment to the deep-pocketed, while local businesses are forced to jump through every costly hoop. The result? Areas once steeped in character, now overshadowed by hotels more suited for interstate off-ramps that will age into eyesores and become liabilities.
Looks like they just added some terracotta paint around some trim and called it Spanish.
It is important to remember why these rules exist in the first place: to preserve character and history. In historic towns, the look and feeling of buildings, streets, and landscapes are a part of its identity. People come here to experience history up close and to wander its one-of-a-kind, historic European street plan and its quaintness. Tourism is a large part of the economy. What may be profitable in the short term may have significant negative consequences down the road. In this case, in short, the rules and ordinance are there to protect the town's future from those seeking to exploit and extract from it in the present.
You've got the ice plant right there, which is a nice historic structure. You've got the old cigar factory, which is kind of historic. But this thing is just a modern, nondescript, generic, concrete wall. So what do you think? What do you think about deep-pocketed, out-of-town developers and corporations being given leniencies and loopholes where small business owners have to follow every ordinance, every rule to the T? And it's the small businesses that add to the authenticity and contribute to the uniqueness and the fabric of our community. The city says these rules are to protect St. Augustine's charm, but when it chooses profit over preservation, the real cost is the city's identity.